Nick from California Tiny House here on another tiny house tour. Today, we've got a 10 by 20. Most of the houses we design are designed for full-time living. And this one's a little bit different. It's actually designed specifically for a family to be used as their vacation cabin. And it can sleep 6 people. That's right, 6 people. Let's check it out. Because this is a vacation cabin, it's set up for vacation or a shorter stay. For being a small kitchen, well, I know small kitchen, every tiny house has a small kitchen is what they all say. But it's a little bit smaller than your average kitchen, but it's got some awesome features. You know, convection microwave, so you can still bake in microwave. Still has 2-burner cooktop, a bar sink with the commercial sprayer, which are popular right now. The propane fridge. This is the first time we've done a propane fridge like this that can run on battery, propane, or plugged into 110. You know, the way that this family's setting up their cabin is, it's mostly off-grid. They have a little solar array, the backup generator, and then a portion of their items are gonna be done on propane fridge. For as small as this, you know, this kitchen is, it's actually got a decent amount of little prep space and, you know, a serving bar, seating bar. You can use it however you want. The material is awesome. Sustainable bamboo countertop here, stained to complement the floor, and then hand-hewn edge here. But this whole kitchen is condensed into a smaller space so that you have the larger space here. You know, this is where the family's gonna be hanging out most of the time. So the space here is for a wrap-around corner sleeper sofa, just a big couch that can also sleep a few individuals or a bunch of kids. Even though it's got a fairly low ceiling, by doing the open beams, it really opens everything up, and it kind of fits the rustic cabin look they're going for. And then, you know, we made some custom brackets and hand railing for them. Speaking of hand railing, it's actually cool. So this is all integrated into one piece, you know, welded together obviously, that has our ladder connection on it. So they've got their ladder sitting here against the wall. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. The ladder's got a welded on hook already pre-attached to it. So it's really strong. And then you can just hook it on, and now it's not gonna go anywhere when you move it. So one of the best things about this ladder, I mean, besides it just being cool and it being fully integrated into this kind of space here, is that it clears the sofa. You know, you can still sit down in here. You can still walk around to the eating area. You can go around to the front door. It's not something that's blocking the space and preventing you from moving around your house. So going up the ladder is simple. And then you can just sit in bed. These are good socks. They look dirty, but they're actually, this is the color they're supposed to be. You know, if this was the main loft, everyday sleeping, of course we would build a staircase. You don't see a lot of ladders in any of our builds, but for a guest situation, for kids, for, you know, extra storage, yeah, of course, this is gonna be our go-to because it really does save a lot of space. And one of the things that's really important in a loft is to have windows so that it makes it feel a little bit larger. Having a window, a nice large window like this that can look out over the deck or patio, and then, you know, one on the other side so you get a little bit of cross breeze at night. It's crucial for not only making space feel larger, but for getting some good airflow. And remember, anytime you have a sleeping loft or an area that somebody's going to be sleeping, it doesn't actually have to be a loft. It could be upstairs or downstairs. You always have to have a point of egress or an egress sized window. But I mean, that's actually a pretty great ladder. Because I'm a big guy in every aspect, And that felt very comfortable, actually. I like that. And then, you know, you just stow it back here when you're done. Now, you know what's cool is, you know, we built this ladder really heavy duty. I mean, I don't really want to say I'm my weight. But
in general.
But in general, for somebody over 250 pounds, they would feel very comfortable on a ladder like this. I can imagine it's rated for much higher than that. But in a situation where we're building for a really specific client, we might be able to design a different ladder, but something like this is really heavy duty. It's gonna work for anybody that stays here. We've got the guest loft, and now we're heading to the master loft. Heading up to the main loft, or master loft, or parents loft, or however you wanna say it. It's great because it's just got the staircase, which is kind of our go-to anytime we're doing any type of loft that you're using every day. This is for a California king. I always talk about, you know, this is for designed for this size mattress. This doesn't have to have a king mattress. This doesn't have to have a California king. It could have a twin and then extra storage for luggage. It could have a queen. It makes no difference, but it'll fit anything up to that size. And then, of course, once again, like I said, if in any loft situation, you always need an egress point. And this is a pretty big window. One thing you guys are gonna notice about this house, this 10 by 20, is that it's wood. Wood on wood on wood. You got hickory cabinets, bamboo tops, pine walls, hickory ceiling. There's wood everywhere. There's actually even wood behind me, but it's painted, and that makes the biggest difference. The reason we did that is so that it separates this area a little bit from the rest of the house. It breaks up some of that, hello, everything is wood, you know, in the house. Barn doors are always cool. At least the one, like, especially when we build them, I really like the way they turn out. But even though they're always cool, they don't always work in every house. So keep that in mind. So in this bathroom, we've got a ton of storage. And you're gonna notice that throughout the rest of the tour, I didn't mention a lot of storage in the bedrooms, on the ground level. I did show a little bit in the kitchen, but that's because in a short-term stay, you know, situation like this tiny house is, you do want your staple items to be here in the bathroom. But most of your clothing and items like that, you're gonna be packing in a suitcase and packing out when you leave. So bathroom storage, kitchen storage for plates and spices and all that stuff, also very important. And this bathroom has a ton of storage. It's got floating shelves up here. It's got really deep, really deep. Those are even deeper than they look. But yeah, deep storage there, vanity with storage, fixed mirror, and this ended up being a really deep, you know, space here that even goes back this way. So I mean, perfect spot for all that extra teepee, because you never want to get caught in the woods without your toilet paper. Or maybe you do, I don't know. Isn't that a saying? That's not a saying? So in addition to space in cupboards and shelves, this bathroom's pretty roomy, both the shower and just the general floor space. And the reason for that is, yeah, I'm in my socks. The reason for this is because in a vacation style home, there's not a lot of privacy. So having a space that I can close the door off, I can actually get changed in here and come out refreshed.
It would have been really cool if you were wearing different clothes.
Well, yeah, no, that would have been cool, but I don't have any other clothes. This is literally all the only outfit I own. For such a small tiny house that can still fit 6 people, don't forget that, it's great to have such a large bathroom. This is the actual wheel well or fender, and our door is completely above it. Having a nice big, wide step makes it feel a little bit more comfortable. Now remember, you're not necessarily stepping down and then back up and then back down. Clients that do this typically have a deck that sits flush with this height here. So it feels like it's just a normal transitional door.
It's stairs, so there's no...
Oh yeah. And another cool thing about this landing is it's the width of the stairs. So you just come right on up. Or in the reverse, you come right on down. So if you didn't need to go to the kitchen, you come downstairs and just right outside. On your exterior, it's all shiplap cedar, natural finish, and then green trim and a green roof. Kind of your quintessential colors for a traditional family cabin. So the deck's gonna come out right underneath this door. It's gonna extend out. They're gonna have their barbecues on it and an awning cover and all their fun stuff and outdoor activities. So this entire cabin is an indoor-outdoor experience. In fact, I think they told me the deck is actually 2 times bigger than the actual house itself. So they're gonna be doing a lot of outdoor entertaining, which is awesome. I mean, that's what tiny house living is all about. It's all about, you know, having a beautiful inside, but also letting all of that outdoor in. Now, this is an interesting, there's our water inlet right here, water inlet cap. This is an interesting on-demand water heater, or tankless. Most of which use 110 and then subsidized propane, and that's what gets your water hot. But this one, because they needed something a little bit more off-grid, actually has a bank of batteries that sit down here to use as the igniter. So this only needs propane until the batteries run out, and then you just charge your batteries. We add some additional green metal here, and it is spaced out off the wood so that if this gets hot when it's ventilating, it doesn't actually transfer the heat to their nice, beautiful cedar wood siding. You know, on the back side of the house, we've got our bathroom exhaust vent and obviously the bathroom window. Now this one's a little bit different. This is one of those extra precautions we put in for their propane refrigerator, just so it's got some oxygen going behind the cabinet. And there's actually a vent underneath the house as well, so that airflow can go in and then out the bottom. If there was a propane leak, it would go down, oxygen would come in. Safety precaution, like I said. With this cabin, it's got a ton of space for extra people to stay. 6 people in only 20 feet length, which means there's a little less room for storage. Now, they still want storage in their bathroom, they still want storage in their kitchen, and they want some exterior storage as well. So we added this cabinet off of the back in order to give them some outdoor storage. And, oh, you know, house their electrical panel. All right, guys. So we've got a family cabin, 10 by 20, can sleep 6 people. That's 6 people. 2 here, 2 up here, and 2 up there. Or probably more. Yeah, you probably put 1 there. Definitely put 1 in the bathroom. We're really excited about this house. We can't wait to see it all set up and some follow-up pictures from the client, how they're using it, and all the years that they have of enjoyment to come. Thanks for watching the video. If you guys like it, please hit the like button, subscribe. If you guys want more videos, let us know in the comments. If you don't want more videos, let us know in the comments. We like doing them, so we're gonna do them one way or another, but we'd love to hear from you. Thanks, Nick, signing out. I'm gonna say some words right now. Okay. Nick from California Tiny. All right. All right. You have to think of Avatar and the airbender, not the blue guys. This is Nick from, it's you that's laughing. It's making me all sweaty. Just degreasing the old face. I'm burning my eyes. It is you. Just stop it. All right. All right, tiny house, tour, take 1. Nailed it.